Welcome to the Make a Baby podcast. I'm Carolina Sotomayor, your podcast host and expert Reiki womb healer. Over the past 6 years, I've had the honor of helping over 75 babies come into the world through the power of Reiki. I believe that healing is not meant to be done alone, nor should it be. On this podcast, you'll hear amazing Reiki guided meditations, empowering healing tips, and taboo topics with a focus on inclusivity and representation. Are you ready for these conversations? I am. Let's get started. Welcome to the Make a Baby podcast. I'm Carolina Sotomayor, your podcast host and Reiki womb healer. This is episode 80. Can you believe it? 4 ways to know if you have a spirit baby. That's right. Before we jump in, I want to give a shout out to Digital Podcaster. Thank you for leaving us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts. We're so grateful for that. And this person had to say, Carolina is so knowledgeable, and her desire to share her wisdom and dive deeper on taboo topics is exactly what we all need right now. Absolutely love or recommend this podcast. Well, thank you so much for being a loyal listener. Please send me a DM on Instagram at the Carolina Sotomayor, and we will give you a little prize. We'll give you a little present. So just make sure if you're listening, when you leave us a 5-star review, you get a chance to be one of our featured listeners of the week, and we'll give you a shout out right here on the show. So let's dive in. 4 ways to know if you have a spirit baby. These are the most common ways that I share with my clients and that are easy to see if you have a spirit baby with you and they're wanting their presence known, and if there's one on the other side for you to conceive. One is you have a gut feeling. A lot of this has to do with just that unexplainable feeling of like, I'm not done having babies, or I have a rainbow baby. Maybe perhaps you had loss, and like, I know that I'm meant to be a mom. Or maybe you haven't conceived or ever been pregnant yet, but you're like, I am one day. I'm meant to be a mom. This is it. I have a gut feeling. It's a feeling that doesn't go away. You just know it to your core that this is something that you can't let go of. A gut feeling for sure. Second one, you have consistent dreams of when you sleep of the same baby, or it's the same feeling. Maybe the baby exactly the same. I have a lot of clients where the baby might change ages in the dream, but they're like, that's the same kid. That's the same spirit. It's the same feeling. So a lot to do with your emotion and a lot with your gut. A lot of trusting with yourself and trusting of what you're seeing in your dreams, what you're feeling, and you're like, don't try to rationalize it away. Don't try to like explain it away. The third is you can feel your spirit baby around you. You're like, a lot of people have intuition and they're actively using it. We're all awakened now. Thanks, Aquarius season 2021. So basically what's happening is people are awakened and they're like, I can feel things now. They're using more of their psychic gifts. So they might see maybe a beam or a little ball of light, or they might feel goosebumps down the backs of their legs or the backs of their arms while the rest of their body is warm. Very common. They might have ringing in their ears. They might smell something. Remember, you have 5 senses, and spirit can communicate with all 5 senses. So whether that baby has come here in this lifetime or in the past lifetime, they're going to use what is activated and what are your gifts. So perhaps just like as if like a person that has lived in past, they can use their senses too. For example, my dad, when he wants himself to be known, he usually sends me his scent. And it's usually has been most commonly over patterns when I come up the stairs. I smell his scent. It has a little bit of Old Spice and body odor. It's a very distinct smell. I'm like, oh, what am I doing? What am I thinking about? This is my dad. What is he trying to say? And I pause and I'm like, what was I just thinking about? Was I on autopilot? Can I recall what I was thinking about? Sometimes I can't. And I'll ask, okay, I'm here. I see you. I recognize you. I acknowledge that you're here. What are you trying to say? You need to make this easier for me because I'm not getting it. And I will declare that and say that out loud. I need you to tell me what it is that you're wanting to tell me. and make it a little bit easier for me. So it's very simple. And the last one is, this is bonus tip, is you can get a Reiki session with me and we'll dive in. Your womb will tell us. I will pull cards, and I'm a medium, so I channel. So we will find out if you have a spirit baby and then directly ask them, what ways are you communicating with mama to be or mom? What are we talking to her about? How are you showing up for her? That kind of thing. So this is a very short episode, but I want you to continue your journey outside this conversation, outside this podcast. And I want you to go download my Womb to Dream Connection sleep meditation for connecting with your spirit baby in the show notes. My gift to you. It's the most popular and favorite Reiki meditation in the Make a Baby membership, and it's free for you. While you have your phone open, assuming you're listening to my voice right now on your phone, go ahead and open up the Instagram app and send me a DM at the Carolina Sotomayor. I'd love to hear from you. Would love to know what you think about this episode and what you want to hear on future episodes. I will reply to you with usually a voice note. I'm known to reply to almost every message. Coming up on the next episode in the show, we're talking about using angels for a positive pregnancy test, and we're going to do a meditation. So Fridays are for fun, Tuesdays are for talking, and we are going to have a good time with that meditation to try to help you boost your fertility. So go share the show with your friends who are trying to conceive. Let them know what's coming up in the next episode and invite them to tune in with you. The more, the merrier, and learn how to conceive with Reiki too. Until then, let the Reiki flow, and I'll see you back here next time. Feeling hopeless in your fertility journey, fearful that you'll never become pregnant? The Make a Baby membership was created just for you, using the exact methods of Reiki that helped me conceive my son. We've helped over 75 babies come into this world by removing blockages from the womb and body with our powerful Reiki techniques. Visit carolinasotomayor.com to join the Make a Baby membership today.